Hola! How's everybody doing? It's Paul from Magpie 24/7. Back again, not from the usual location. No, you go away for 2 minutes and all of a sudden the club does something that you have been banging on about for months and months and years, to be honest. Yes, Newcastle United have finally got a training ground sponsor. They've renamed it the Knox. Well, as from the 1st of July. £6 million a year. Is that enough for you? Do you think that's enough? Do you think that's good value? Or is £6 million better than nothing? Which is what I've been saying now for years. Look, I've been critical because at the end of the day, they keep coming back. They keep asking the fans for more. 5%, 5%, 5% all the time. The fans keep digging and digging deeper despite everything that's kicking off in the world. And they've left this untouched, you know. And news today that they have finally signed off a deal. David Hopkinson doing what he has the reputation for, the CV for, and getting in the commercial partners. So Knox, which is a hydration brand, didn't know about them, I must admit, until today, doing a little bit of research about them. But they're going to come in, they're looking to expand, they're going to rename the training ground. There's going to be all of their logos probably everywhere. Does it matter? No, it really, really doesn't. And as part of the deal, they're going to come in as the sleeve sponsor. Nearly slipping there. But yeah, sleeve sponsorship as well as part of the deal. £6 million for 3 years. Now that's generally roughly what is expected to be the time span left at that training base, because obviously plans are afoot to build a brand new state-of-the-art training ground up near Newcastle Airport. So more news, no doubt about that. It can't be very far off, but 3 years ties in with the expected time it's going to make, to get the plans passed, to get the spade in the ground and to get it built. 2 years, they reckon, to build it, and you've got to think there's going to be some time to get all the boxes ticked and the government approvals and all that sort of thing. So 3 years, yes, that's there or thereabouts. It brings in some more money. And the other thing I've just been reading about, it was actually in the New York Times, it was that the club are confident of getting a training kit front of shirt sponsor, and that deal is going to be, they suggest, for perhaps more than the £6 million that they're going to be getting in for the sleeve sponsorship and for the naming rights for the training ground. So it could be that we get another significant boost, probably very, very, very shortly. So exciting times, good stuff. And at the end of the day, they need the tools to be able to do the job, and the job is to push Newcastle United up the Premier League, to challenge for cups, and to do much better than what we're doing. Certainly at the moment, it has been an inconsistent and a bit of a struggle of a season. So it is good. Look, I've been critical of David Hopkinson. I've said he's come in and he's been a little bit of, sort of all fur coat, no knickers type job. In that he's come in with the reputation, he's talked the talk, but he hasn't really walked the walk. And yet in this week, again, credit where credit is due. He's come in. He did the video for the official website, talking to the fans about the financials, which are looking a lot better. A profit posted for the year before, obviously the season that we won the cup in. So he spoke to the fans on that. That's a major tick. Then he had a session with all the local journals, answering literally just about everything. There was no question off limits when it came to that. So lots of useful information, lots of stuff the fans have been asking for a long time. He answered as best as that he could, so that's another bit of a tick for Hopkinson. And then he gets this deal nailed, something that we have struggled to do for quite a long time. And look, some people will say £6 million, it's a drop in the ocean. Look, £6 million is better than no £1 million, which is what we've had previously. So I'm more than happy with this and intrigued to see who is going to be the training top front of shirt sponsor. Interesting, probably a company that none of us again have even probably even heard of. So interesting, happy days. There's still quite a way to go until we take the field at Selhurst Park to take on Crystal Palace. A massive match for Newcastle United. Looks like we're getting our ducks in a row off the pitch. We're getting things sorted out. It's now time for the players to start delivering on the actual pitch, getting the points. 7 games left to go. I still think we're going to need 5 or 6 wins at least to get into some sort of European competition for the next campaign, and that is hugely important given everything else that's going on, given the strain on budgets, given the need to invest in the playing squad and stuff as well. So look, happy days. Yeah, very nice surroundings. A little bit of warmth for yours truly and stuff as well. It's nice to look up to the sky and to see blue sky and sunshine and not be worrying about rain and gales and all that sort of thing. But yeah, can't wait to get back to the games and to the matches. And a totally welcomed surprise today from the club. Happy days. Let me know what you think down below about this sponsorship deal. Are you happy with how much is getting paid? The brand, and yeah, the future plans about front of shirts sponsorship as well for another what? It's got to be north of £6 million because this one's £6 million per season over 3 years, so it's got to be more than that. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be paying the big bucks to be the new sponsor on the training kit? Let me know down below. And in the meantime, take care, keep it tuned, and I'll speak to you later.
Join us Monday for Toon Talk, the Newcastle United podcast from Magpie 24/7.